Okay, Daniel, this is the instruction link on the email. So if you click on that, you'll come up with this page here. And this is replacing all of the brake cables on the Dakota. We're only interested in the one, and I'm only interested in showing you the part that I need. You have to scroll down quite a distance. So I'm scrolling down now so you can see how far you have to get. And that's showing you there the actual pieces that I'm missing. That's all one contraption, but it's made up of 4 different parts: a nut, a bolt, that bracket the cable passes through, and a hook that hooks it onto the end of the frame rail. So we'll keep scrolling down here. We got a ways to go. You can read in that section, though, how hard it was for him to get it off. So we're looking to get to the part that has to do with replacing the intermediate brake cable, which should be about there. So the first thing he's going to show you is where the intermediate cable, which is that new one, attaches to that other cable going towards the left, which is going into the actual brake drum assembly. Those are little clips and brackets along the frame rail that just guide the cable. They're literally nothing more than coat hangers. This is the part that I thought that I lost, where the brake pedal brake cable from the pedal down to the intermediate cable connects. And the intermediate cable runs like a U. It connects at both rear drums and comes up to the front of the truck and comes over. On the driver's side, it goes through that. On the passenger side, it goes through the tensioner, which is the part that I'm missing. Consists of a 5/16 bolt bracket to hold the cable, and a hook to hook the whole assembly onto the frame rail, and a hex nut to tighten it up with. So that's that, and all of this section here are all the instructions for everything he had to do. But you can see the hook section. And then you can see the 5/16 inch shaft that goes out of that to the left. And here's the whole thing. That's the hook. And then there's the whole thing, except for where it hooks in. So you can kind of see how it works. So this makes the right, if you're looking at an upside down U, would make the right side of the bend of the U underneath the truck. Now, this correlates to the Mopar site. Here's the picture and the diagram of the parts in question. First of all, the whole thing. So you can see back there where the number 8s are. That's the termination of the intermediate cable. It joins on both sides and just loops around to the front of the truck. And connects to the rear brake cables into the drums. Front driver's side connects with that number 4 there is only applicable to the 1990 truck. That's in the middle. But the other number 4, which is attached to the 5 and 6 numbers, that's the number 4 they no longer manufacture that applies to my truck, which is for years 91 to 93. As far as the parts list goes, there on the right, if you look up number 5, for instance, we'll start with 4, and I'll point out that number 4 has a long list of things there for the 1990 truck, but in the 91 to 93 trucks, it only applies to that other part to the right of it. So that number 4 really isn't there on my truck. That's in the middle. And all this long list is all 5/16 by 18 thread hex nuts on the truck. So it crosses over to a lot of different applications. And then number 6 is just the what they're calling the equalizer. So it took me a while to figure out how they were listing everything and that they were applying to different parts of the truck. So once I figured that out, now I see I just need the 3 parts. I'm not sure which one, 4 or 6, includes that 5/16 inch shaft, because the other thing is only a nut. The nut we can get at Home Depot. So that's what it is. Just kind of wanted you to see it and understand it, so that if I have questions, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So, all right. Thanks for watching it.